So there's the vertical angles I just talked about, and then there's these angles right here, which are angles that form a straight line. Now, they're called linear pairs sometimes, but I like to just stick with angles that form a straight line because sometimes there might be three angles that all together form a straight line. So no matter what, we have to be able to look at this. If they do this, they have to share a side in common, all right? And we know that measurements have to add up to 180, all right, which is supplementary from before. And again, we are not going to be told this. We have to be able to recognize it from the diagram because we're not going to be told they exist. So we have to be able to look at the picture, recognize that the two angles add up to 180 because they make a straight line, and then use them, all right, to make an equation or maybe just to find a missing angle or whatever the situation is. But if we can't recognize them, we can't find them. So in this picture, again, I've got a highlight here. I've got ABE, which is yellow. I have EBC, which is blue. Those two angles, they share a side in common. All right, they share that orange side in common right there. So they're back to back, and together they make that red straight line that I have drawn there. And what that tells me is that the angle measurements have to add up to equal 180. It doesn't matter how complicated the picture is. It can have lines going every place. I have to just look, and if I have two angles that make a nice straight line, I'm like, okay, I know that those two add up to 180, and then I use that fact to do whatever the problem needs me to do.